Yeah. Hey yo, on the voices. We are the voices in your head. Get my podcast, leave them dead. Laugh too hard, now your brain gone numb. Kick drum, hit like a shotgun drum. Bent, 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 bent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bet Mike Podcast, episode 52. And this is the podcast where obviously we talk about all things relevant and irrelevant when it comes to contact combat sports, half pro wrestling, half profanity. And also, you know, we have our other little discussions of pop culture, you know, superhero movies.
Hey, football season's right around the corner, baby.
Football season.
We'll be throwing that in the
Right
rotation
around the
at some
corner.
point. Don't worry.
The Real American Freestyle had some interesting goings on this week. I don't know if you caught that with Eric Bischoff's announcement or proclamation about one member of the WWE roster that he would like to see compete for him. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
But the most important bargain thing that we do from week to week is our check-in, because you, of course, Mike Zeke, are my best good friend. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Episode 52. Can you
52.
believe it? 52. But I'm feeling good, man. How are you feeling?
Better than I deserve to be, if I'm being honest.
How's that
it
little tender?
So,
Why don't you tell tell the fine folks what's going on with
background.
my good boy DC Bentley.
Rail City Rumble takes place. I am in no condition to be in the ring, but decided to
I thought you looked great. I don't know
throw
what
my
you're
name in the hat to become the new number one contender for the Imagine Wrestling Heavyweight Championship title. What happened was I had a little altercation with Jake Wiley, got beat up and brutalized for about 15 minutes. The Battlebuck Magnus Knox, a very strong and stout competitor whom I insist has loaded his gauntlets with lead, and now I've had first-hand experience, and I can tell you, they're definitely loaded.
Your new Imagine Unified Central Pennsylvania and Imagine Live champion.
Correct. He had me in a vulnerable position in the corner, turnbuckle, arms and legs strewn about, and he did one of these, and then charged me with a Battlebuck charge, and my timing was slightly off, and he nailed me and maybe broke a rib. Not on him. I would never blame him. My timing was off, but goddamn, it hurts. But
what are you doing for R&R?
You're looking at it.
Clink, clink.
Yes, sir. So,
yeah, but I'm feeling good, man. Glad to be here. Obviously.
Well, the reason why I'm doing better than I deserve to be is because this evening I got to share the commentary booth with my, not only broadcast partner, but at this point, life partner. Mm-hmm. So the fact that me and my wife, Mike Zeke, got to do commentary
Hold on,
together.
Shut the fuck up. Why am I the wife?
Yeah, you're right. Me and my husband, Mike Zeke, got to share
life mates.
The call tonight on Imagine Live from the Dojo 307, and that was a lot of fun. I really did have a lot of fun.
It's special when we get to do that. Mason Lawrence was not in the house because he kind of got, I don't want to say decimated. He might not like that I use that word, but
penetrated is maybe a better.
Things didn't go his way.
They did not.
So my good buddy DC Bentley and I got to make the call for Chapter 307 tonight. It's always fun when we get to, do what we do here.
This is the most enjoyable part of my entire week, so don't get me wrong. I'm always
Wednesdays are my favorite day of the week, other than Sunday. I have my loaded work day. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
But this is the busiest day of the week for me. But it's one of the most cut that part out. It's one of the days of the week.
Leave that part in.
It's one of the days of the week that I look forward to the most, other than Sunday, because Sunday is family day.
Yeah.
It's the busiest day I have legitimately of the week. I work from 9 to 6. Sometimes I get out a little early. Sometimes I get out a little late. Sorry, Cato. I try to get there at least by 6:30. But I'm literally getting up, going to work till 6 or 6:30, getting over there. I might have 15 minutes to go over everything. shoot the show, come here, and we get to bring this here show to these here fine good people that
They
like
are.
to tune in.
They are
everybody
fine
that took the time to pull me aside, that got to see me at Volume 77. Like, thank you very much for the kind words that you said about us, the podcast. Reach out, shoot me a message on Facebook about these shirts. We'll get you some shirts made. We do have a shirt that is on the Imagine Wrestling website as well. That is a collaboration between the Bent Mike podcast and Imagine Wrestling. So Bent Mike X Imagine Wrestling collab shirt till we get our store kind of rolling. But in the meantime, you want a shirt like we're wearing, let's get that thumbnail here. Shoot me or DC Bentley a message, and we'll get you the details as far as getting the shirt we're wearing right now.
And if you would rather see a different shirt from us, give us your ideas. We'll make your shirt. We'll sell it to you. What do you like? You know what I mean? Tell us.
Look, this is, as much as this has been a collaboration between us, our significant others, families, friends, everybody that, has been very supportive of what we've been doing, and our beautiful sponsor down at 110 Main Street, Bellwood, PA, VI Pizza. We couldn't do this without the people that support us and the people that tune in. And honestly, this is something that, it's the one thing in the professional wrestling business that, in my opinion, I've stuck to the most. Other than just being prevalent, being in it. And I couldn't do this without you, dude.
Hey,
so,
thank you.
We couldn't do it without you guys. So
that's right.
Cheers to y'all.
Cheers to you.
And producer Blank, who is conspicuous by her absence, not here.
Yeah, it's a noticeable difference, I will say.
You might see me moving around a little bit, but
we miss you.
I'll keep some in, keep some out. Be safe coming home, baby.
Yeah. So the question that I kind of teased you with earlier.
Cock tease.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the C in DC stands for.
So, and we're gonna review this particular trailer later, but in Doomsday, it's become apparent to some really, nerdy motherfuckers out there that Tobey Maguire is actually featured in the trailer. Now,
in the trailer?
Yes.
Did you see this?
They say that's who Mystique is fighting in the scene where Gambit lays the thing down in the background. So Mystique is on the left of the Gambit, Remy Labo.
I'm Remy Labo, but you can call me the Gambit.
And then on the right, I think it was Captain America.
Good.
So the preview is supposed to have
Tobey Maguire
fighting Mystique. On the other side of Mystique or on the other side of Gambit, because Gambit's in the middle, is Cap. I didn't.
Which Cap? Chris Evans?
Yes.
Or, okay. I want to talk about that too.
I don't know, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but my point in bringing all this up is, if this movie does well, which I anticipate it will do very well, is there stock in Sony paying Sam Raimi to do the real third or fourth
Spider-Man Tobey Maguire movie? I think there's
is there money in that? Not saying will they do it? Will they do it? Is it a good idea?
Not only would I say that I think it's a good idea, and I think they have enough on the bone to give us that.
Yeah.
I would raise you if they could give us The Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield as well. Because the inclusion of them in No Way Home and their kind of story arcs that were in that, because there was a lot of things that happened very, very fast, very quickly. Like, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man may be my favorite Spider-Man of the three.
Wait a second. Which one, though?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, but which
movie?
The movies are not equivalent.
No. I'm not saying specifically the movies. I'm saying specifically, like, I think it might be my favorite Spider-Man.
Peter Parker.
Of the three, yes. Okay.
But because that Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit and that Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, which one was your favorite?
First.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the one with the big eyes?
No.
No,
Frank because
Miller, right?
I don't think they've done that justice yet.
Wait, that was
I know
Frank
what you
Miller
mean.
was Spawn's creator, Tad McFarlane.
Todd McFarlane.
It's Tad McFarlane.
Tad McFarlane.
We packed the cat and haven't yachted, bastard.
Love your figures, by the way.
Yeah. If you want to sponsor us, give it a shot.
I love that.
Maybe we'll answer the email.
Give us a Mike Zeke inspired Lobo. That'd be dope.
Oh, what would DC Bentley be? Peter Porker.
Stop it.
Spider-Pig.
I'm talking about DC Comics. He doesn't do figures for Marvel.
Yeah, but if he would do you as Lobo, he would do me as.
That's two different universes.
Spider. What was his name?
Spider.
Is it Spider Pig?
Yeah.
Peter Porker.
Yeah, but you're talking about Marvel and DC. We're talking. Who would you be in the DC universe?
Oh, the DC. Oh, jeez.
How about Professor Pig?
No, the dummy. This for the
doll maker.
The ventriloquist. Scarface.
Oh, yeah. Really?
The Scarface.
That'd be cool.
Puppet.
I really want to see Professor Pig.
And I'd like to have.
We're getting off the rails here,
wait a
ladies and
second.
gentlemen. We're way off the rails.
So if I was
that's my fault.
If I was the ventriloquist, you know who I want to be. The guy who's in control. Michael Clark Duncan.
He's dead.
No, but I know. But I'm not going to be a ventriloquist, dummy. But if I was,
you're saying you'd be the dummy and he would be.
Wouldn't that be a great villain? Me
Yeah.
talking shit and him being the muscle.
Yeah,
I like it. Anyway, so let's go to Darren Mays. He's gonna ask.
Hey, shout out Darren Mays on Instagram.
He's gonna ask us the
wrestling question of the day. So what this dumbass is trying to say, but he forgot to turn the microphone on, is if you could erase any career-altering injury from professional wrestling history, what would it be?
Ooh.
I mean, the first one that came to mind as soon as he said that was Triple H's quad injury in 2001. Because
I don't know that it hurt his career.
I don't think it hurt his career. I think it hurt the circumstances of the storylines that were going forward on the show.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the Alliance era of WWE when they acquired WCW and we got, the Alliance, WCW, ECW, and what that roster looked like on WWE television.
Yeah.
Had Triple H not gotten hurt at that point, had Chris Benoit not gotten hurt at that point, had WWE...
Who?
Stop it.
Almsbeld!
What he did was fucking terrible.
Out.
But I'm going to mention him specifically for this time.
I know.
He was out. He was injured. Triple H was out and injured. They were not buying out the contracts of Sting, Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. They weren't buying their contracts out because of how big they were. That's why they waited until they ran out to eventually sign them to WWE. They didn't get everybody right away.
Yeah.
Sorry, producer, I hit the microphone. I've been scooching because it's I see her kind of giving me the eyes to move because I'm out of position. I'm in position.
This is like fucking Norman Bates.
Yeah, right.
Mama, I'll scoot over closer, Mama.
But what was I saying?
No,
you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying about.
I know, but you're saying here's one I'm going to give you, and this is. So, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff suffered a very bad injury that caused a gradual atrophy. I wish he would have never had to go through that. I mean,
that's terrible.
I feel like had he been able to, because his brain and his will to wrestle preceded his physical ability, and you could see it with that atrophied arm because
when he would do his elbow drop, I remember asking my dad as a kid, Dad, why does he do his elbow drop like that? Because when he would hit the microphone again. When he would hit the ropes, the way he would kind of get into it was kind of wonky's probably the wrong word to use, but it just looked different.
But do you remember how little that arm got?
Mm-hmm.
That was so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I wish that he had been able to be 45 years old and be jacked on left and right side like he was. He would have been so useful to the young guys who were trying to figure out how to work heel in WCW and really be a believable, not just a character heel, but a believable heel, because he always was, and it just I really wish that hadn't happened to him. So that'd be one I did.
For the sake of the question, let's hear Darren one more time.
Okay.
Because I have two that came to mind, and I want to make sure they kind of have levity as far as this question.
What? Now here we go.
Okay.
Wrestling question of the day.
Darren is a nerd
What
at
this dumbass is trying
Instagram.
to say, but he forgot to turn the microphone on. Is if you could erase any career-altering injury from professional wrestling history, what would it be? Let me know.
Yeah, so mine was whatever injured Paul
Well,
Orndorff.
in the interest of not turning this into a Four Horsemen, I wish whatever ailed Arn Anderson that caused the nerve damage with his hand, because I think had Arn still been an active wrestler during like the late 90s, I think he probably would be held in a higher regard in other circles. I love Arn Anderson. I've gone on record to tell people that have like asked me like who's people that I've studied and like kind of watched when I was doing my tape study. Double A was one of them.
That's a weird thing to go on record as saying.
Why?
I love Arn Anderson.
I said I appreciate his work.
You said I'll go on record as saying.
I love Double A. I honestly,
brain buster.
After watching this back, Owen Hart.
Oh yeah,
Fuck, man.
Why you had to do that to
I'm
me?
sorry. Like,
yeah.
had that not happened,
All right, that's it.
What? I mean, is there anybody that trumps that?
Pedro Aguayo.
That was another one that was fucking horrible.
But
God damn.
Pedro Aguayo, and I'll say this, had a lengthy career.
Still to go out that way though.
But
man,
Owen
fuck.
went out that way too.
Pedro Aguayo
You get to
was
leave it, Owen.
You saw it live on television. You saw it happen. We didn't see Owen fall. The people that were there in Kansas City did.
I bet more people lives in Kansas City saw that than what saw the well, I guess no, because of the internet. The internet. You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
you know.
Ghost is making his first appearance on the podcast.
All right. Well,
hey Ghost.
this is a bear bow moment.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and get one of those out?
Yep.
You can pick the flavor.
I apologize, Michael Z, because I was wrong. You get a bell. There you go.
Ooh,
chocolate cookie.
Chocolate cookie dough. I do like this one.
Enjoy and strengthen your body.
JC, do me a favor. Hold on to that for me, buddy.
So,
oh wait, hold on. Tip of the hat, Dewey. Thank you.
Let's take a look at this SummerSlam card, Mike.
Yeah, fuck. A lot has happened since we shot last, which honestly wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, and it does feel very much like they're throwing matches together, and I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying a lot of the shit doesn't have the heat that you would expect for a big pay-per-view. So, let's go over the first match.
How many days do we have till SummerSlam?
Oh, I mean...
About a week, right?
Yes, over a week.
About 10 days, right?
10 days.
10
right.
days.
Liv Morgan is the champion.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to go one-on-one up against Io Sky.
Mm-hmm. Now I fucked this up the last time we talked about this.
The Women's World Championship.
We talked about it, and I gave you my prediction. You're like, you're supposed to give me your prediction at the end. I think that was with the Big Star Dave Daniels. So shout out to the Big Star, who was also in the Rail City Rumble.
Yeah. Shout out.
Just on record, Big Star.
He
It's
still
him
does.
singing
Well,
on
I'm not. Listen, if he was here, I'd talk to him about his antics in there, because the antics that he pulled in there, very slimy.
Should we call him about it
tonight?
You want to call him right now?
He would not answer. Not a chance. He knows we're filming right now, so he won't answer. I guarantee you. Go ahead, try it.
All right, I'll try it.
If he answers, I will fucking give you. I'll eat crow. I will give you another bell. Alge Bell will referee.
And he has a fucking iPhone, so he should get this. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if the Big Star answers here. He didn't tell me my hat was off.
He'll fucking agree that he's been engaging in scumbag tactics.
Come on, Big Star.
There's no chance. There's no chance.
It might be past his bedtime.
No, yeah, he's awake. He's just like, fuck, I'm not answering this phone call. I'm calling him again?
No, it's still the same call.
Jesus.
I was just waiting for it to connect. Mobile. We'll try speaker. Maybe he just doesn't want to be on camera because I don't have an envelope for him.
He's not gonna.
He might.
You're probably like, what the fuck do you want? All right. Let the big star alone. He's not going to answer. Liv Morgan
He calls back, I'll pick up.
versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. What do you think?
I was kind of alluding to, I messed this up the last time we talked about this. Do you want me to give you my actual prediction?
Yes.
I mean, Io up. It's we talked about this earlier.
I know we did, but
yeah, I mean her winning King of the Ring over Liv, choosing Liv to do, to
do Liv things.
to do Liv things. Choosing Liv Morgan to wrestle at SummerSlam directly after, which is something that I said I was kind of hoping would happen. I don't know what it is specifically. I'm sure there's some people that might know kind of what I'm alluding to, but there's something about Liv Morgan that has changed over the last couple of weeks. And just, I don't know if it's just the public eye, but like this whole situation, like maybe it's just because the fucking Judgment Day is in disarray, because they still don't have this big heater that I think that they're lacking, that they've been lacking for a while.
What?
Like when they had fucking Damian Priest.
Yeah, but she's...
Sorry, I keep hitting you. Your fucking ribs are fucked up. Sorry.
No. What's the other side? Don't do it. I will pass the fuck out.
You want to see that live?
The absence of Damian Priest does hurt them, but what he's doing now is benefiting him.
The big man down.
However,
Triple A.
The big man. However, I do think Liv Morgan, especially with that fucking theme song, trouble, that's me.
Yeah, I don't
like
like
a sack, I like tea.
I don't like the song.
How does the song go?
I don't.
Black a leaf.
I just remember Dan Housen doing trouble. I don't know what she says.
All right. Obafemi versus Brock. Cage match, Hell in the Cells. This is probably a cage match or a Hell in a Cell that I've been looking forward to more than... I mean, this is my favorite thing on this whole thing. So
yeah, I mean...
On this whole PLE.
Can I tell you what I don't like about this match?
Yeah, sure.
It's not the match itself. I understand that Obafemi felt like the third match, the rubber match, it being Hell in a Cell, it being in Minneapolis, it being at SummerSlam, somehow, some way, meant more than challenging for the heavyweight championship opportunity that he fucking earned. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And he came out and said, like, I gave up this opportunity to face Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's a big fucking deal. 100%. I think I've gone on record. It's the second time I've said that. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta catch myself. Next time, smack me.
This motherfucker thinks he's on record all the time.
I've said before.
There's a stenographer sitting right there.
I'm
going on record. Mike, tell me about some wrestling.
No, I've said before.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
That I'm a big fan of Brock Lesnar. I have been for a long time.
Yeah.
When I hear his music, it makes me want to run through a wall.
For sure.
Because like business is about to pick up. You don't necessarily know what's going to happen. You just know it's going to be fucking insane.
Yeah.
And as much respect as Brock has garnered in that aspect, acknowledging on television that you're giving up a championship opportunity that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the professional wrestling business, you're doing it because you want to be the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, it's fucking
There's
stupid.
Some people look, and I
fucking
get it.
Stupid.
I'm sorry. There's old school
They
thought
fucking
process
ruined the
of-
King of the Ring. They fucking ruined it.
And that's basically the long and short.
They ruined the pay-per-view.
They ruined
It used to be a fucking awesome tournament that we all look forward to. It had awesome promos. It had awesome matches. And they fucking ruined it. And they made it something it's completely irrelevant. It's a complete... He won a title match that he didn't even fucking cash in. He doesn't wear the crown. He doesn't wear the fucking cape. He doesn't carry the scepter. He's not fucking worthy to be the King of the Ring.
You know what's
I feel like Borden.
Sting?
No, Bourne. Not Bourne.
Oh.
You should have never been broken in. You ever see that shoot? You use that F word And my father wasn't fake. So that's how I feel.
That F word, that fake.
That's how I feel. All right, good.
If I just where we're at right now, we still got to the same destination I were hoping we were going to get to with Brock and Ova, which obviously was a rubber match. I wasn't expecting Hell in a Cell. But Brock not coming out at Night of Champions and screwing Ova and Jay winning King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Jay winning King of the Ring continues to expand the Bloodline storyline and gives it another arc on a separate show. Oba has his
What the
wife.
fuck is that?
Oh, Ghost is making another appearance. He's scratching the wall.
Oh my god!
But he's
I thought
deaf.
somebody
I
was
can't-
running
he's
down the
deaf.
stairs.
No, he's deaf. I can't
Jesus.
yell at him.
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, hold on. Hey! Time out!
Oh, hey.
Hey! Hey! Big Star!
Look at that guy.
What's up, dude?
Am I live?
You're live. Hold on. Let me turn the screen around. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big Star Dave Daniels is live.
How about this? That's off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
So what we were
What's
discussing.
going on there?
Well, what we were
Oh,
discussing.
well, hold on. He was kind of saying some stuff, and he's been saying some stuff a little bit on each show. And I really appreciate you coming on and taking time out of your day. And I hope the envelope was thick enough for you coming on the Bet Mike After Dark podcast. But he's been saying a couple things.
I was just going to say, I hope it's already been Ben mode.
It has been. And
Thank you.
I'll send you some more for this. And this is me
Sure.
admitting that.
Hey, we're like the 1980s and 90s. Every minute, it's additional minutes, another $2.99.
Hey,
You know?
I got you. I appreciate you even calling me back and taking my call.
What a heel.
DC Bentley, why don't you go ahead and tell the Big Star what you said?
No,
He's trying to incriminate. Rick.
No, I'm not.
Incriminate
Keep it nice, DC.
No, I think you would agree.
Listen.
Some of your tactics in the Rail City Rumble were relatively underhanded, a little underhanded.
Every man for himself.
Well, I mean, you had
Right.
Coleman believing that you were on his side, and then
Well, hey, I gave Coleman an opportunity as soon as, what's his name, Lucio turned his back. I was like, hey, let's go after him, Coleman. But, I gave him a chance. If it wasn't for Lucio, pulling me down, I was going to get behind Coleman and throw him out there. So,
you
but
think
whatever.
you think that's because if Coleman knew that if you and him eliminated Lucio, there's no chance he would have been able to eliminate you on his own. You would eliminate him, no problem.
If it came down to one-on-one with me and anybody, I'd have thrown whoever out.
And the Big Star Dave Daniels would have been the number one
What a
contender.
heel! I
gave
love
him
it.
a chance to
Imagine
go
heavyweight
one-on-one with
championship.
me. But hey, he still won, though. So I'll give credit to Coleman. But
He did.
remember, he threw Lucio out the end.
Did anybody
I know.
surprise you in there?
In the Rumble?
Yeah.
No, not really. I had a plan. I got there at the end. I'll say this: a lot of the new guys, they surprised me though.
Okay.
When I turned around, there was someone new in there. I had to keep asking John the ref and all the officials who these guys were.
Wow.
So they could have caught me off guard, not knowing anything about them. But
But they didn't,
They didn't make
because
it
you're
as
the
far
Big
as I
Star.
Did you had elimination? Who'd you eliminate?
I threw Xavier Deuce out there the minute I walked
Oh,
in the ring.
yeah. Go
I
figure.
went right for him.
Well, you had a little bit
I
of
told him too.
you had some history with Xavier Deuce, so I guess it makes sense as to why you would have targeted him first.
Yeah, and quite honestly, you want to know the truth? I slid in the ring. I looked around. He's the first one. I just grabbed him and threw him out. I think I just caught him off guard.
Yeah.
Good for him now.
You're hearing it
All right.
right out of the mouth.
Well, listen, Big Star, we don't want to waste
How's
your
it
whole
going
evening.
in there?
We're
man.
shooting the pod.
Episode 52.
What'd you guys think of the Rumble?
Hey, I thought it went off without a hitch. It ran very smoothly.
Yeah, well, good show. Good show overall.
100%.
Only one thing would have made it better, but we all know what that is.
Big Star
Big
goes
Star
over,
up.
right?
Big
Yes,
Star
if
up.
I won the Rumble. Then Kato would have won the belt, and then he would have had to put it around my waist again.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, man.
We hope we see you again live and in living color in the ring soon, Big Star.
Yeah. And on this
Well,
podcast.
I'll leave you with this there. I
Turn
don't
you
think
around.
you've seen the last of me.
Hey.
Just leave it there.
We haven't seen the last of the Big Star Dave Daniels.
We'll
Hey.
see.
Thank you for proving me right,
Yep.
because DC Bentley said you were not going to call me back, so I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, like you said, I saw the money go in, so I called back, I appreciate it. 16 knows how to work.
Yeah, exactly. We had to make it make sense
Yeah.
and dollars.
All right. Say goodbye, Big Star.
Well, hey, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you soon.
See you
All
soon,
right.
brother.
I'll see you soon.
A cryptic message
See
from
ya.
the Big Star Dave Daniels.
Hey, how about that? Oh, hold on a second.
Never,
real time.
Yep.
I think you owe me. Oh damn! Sorry, JC.
Yes, that is correct.
I think you owe me another barbell
I'm
bar,
gonna
dog.
I'm gonna eat some crow.
And
so
I'm
this
also
is
going to send a box of barbell bars to the Big Star D Daniels and more Venmo.
orange belled bell, and there is a what is
caramel cashew.
Caramel cashew.
Hey, all that Bray
I
Elliott likes
was
that
wrong.
one.
Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Who wins? Since we had that interruption by the damned Big Star cage match. Hell in
I
the
gotta
Cell.
send him more money now. Why would you say that?
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, Big Star. I mean, part of me. I don't want Brock to be done after this. I do believe we have a scenario where Obafemi still wins and Brock still comes back.
Yeah.
And I think potentially this feud with Oba kind of reinvigorated maybe Brock's like will to want to stay a little longer. At least that's my hope. I'm not saying that's what's happening. It could just be his send off for real now because he teased it at WrestleMania. But I don't know how you put Brock Lesnar up and where you go with Obafemi from there. You know what I mean? I think Oba wins.
I mean, you have to figure it out from there forward, but like I said, I don't believe him. I believe Brock. I don't believe Oba.
Really? What? Okay, so what? So you're saying the promos that he's been cutting the last couple of weeks isn't enough to make you feel like he's
good, but I just believe. I mean, it's my age. Maybe I believe Brock more. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Brock's more seasoned as far as in our eyes because we've seen him more.
Yeah.
So when he says it, he's had more opportunities to back it up.
Back it up.
What?
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Mike Zeke, give me your predictions and prognostications.
What I think is going to happen is different from what I want to happen.
Okay.
What I want to happen is I would like to see Seth Rollins win the World Heavyweight Championship back. Because Roman said he was here for the summer, y'all. August is the end of the summer, in my opinion. September starts the fall.
I don't think it's an opinion. It's probably a meteorological fact.
Well, it depends on who you ask, bro.
Some people say summer ends in the middle of December.
Yeah. Sometimes people say it's
No.
the same season all year round.
No. Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. The producer would have done the same thing to me.
Nah,
That's
fine.
okay. I guess I just haven't really kind of thought long term on where they go with Roman after this if Roman beats Seth. Because obviously there's more legs to this bloodline story, even when we thought maybe it was kind of done.
But there's also a Vision story coming up.
Yes,
Where
but
you have a returning Braun Breaker and you have a returning Braun. What was the
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, the motherfucker that was.
What were you about to say?
I don't know. Braun Strowman's.
No, Bronson Reed.
Yeah, him. He's coming back. So maybe whenever Seth wins it, these guys come back to roost. I mean, I don't know. You're right. What do you do?
There's been so much start and stop with the Vision. And like this inclusion of Maxine Dupree with Austin Theory. First of all, don't care. Don't want to see it. Doesn't add anything for me. Does not add intrigue for me.
It makes my penis soft.
Braun Breaker is...
I'm telling you. When I see forced intimacy, like I know she's married. I follow her on goddamn Instagram. So whenever the writers made her kiss a dude in front of her husband, yeah, that don't make me like you. You're making him a cock for no reason. He didn't do anything. He's just an innocent guy that married this hot bitch. And then she has to do this because of her job, kiss a motherfucker on live TV. I don't like it.
Austin Theory had a hand of her fucking... He had a good hand on her on Monday, too.
On her cachina?
Just on her backside. I saw one of the comments on Twitter was, they've definitely fucked before.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. I don't want anything that's happening on television to elicit that response from any fucking person in the scope of the wrestling world.
Yeah.
Because that tells me that people aren't paying attention to what they're trying to do.
Did you ever think about if Macho Man and Elizabeth fucked? Like when you were a kid, were you like, they're fucked?
No. Not a single fucking time. But now, I mean, do you think it would have been better than the live sex celebration we got with Lita and Edge?
Yeah, but I was in my 20s then, dude. I didn't give a fuck about that. I wasn't really watching either.
Hey, man, somebody fucked up on the camera, and I got to see Lita's...
Cucina?
No, areola.
Well, okay. She was in Playboy, I think, too.
Lita was never in Playboy.
Yeah,
I would have bought 10 copies.
How about... so who do you think wins?
I want Rollins to win, but I think Roman's going to retain.
All right. Penta versus Chad Gable singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship title. Here's what I'll tell you, and I stumbled over that real bad because I'm excited about this. Chad Gable better win this goddamn belt. This motherfucker went out there and had the match of the year with a goddamn fucking mask on, takes the mask off, and they've done nothing but shit on him. He wins this fucking belt.
He's got to lose the fucking music, dude. The music's bad.
That,
no, I do.
But he's
part of the presentation.
It's the same wrestler, though.
You can tell it's AI made music. It's made specifically to try to get people to clap and play along.
He's still a good wrestler.
But why do you need to force that? We got the fucking match.
Because you know what? Whoa, it's only smoke and mirrors. Whoa. Who's that?
Dashing Cody Rhodes.
Exactly.
Who
do you think wins? Do you think Penta wins?
The wrestling fan in me says Penta's up and Chad Gable turns heel again. You want to do it together? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, go back to the beginning.
What? I don't know what I'm doing. Go.
He was a smooth operator. That's not the song? Isn't that the meme?
Smooth operator. You goddamn right it is.
How about that fucking streamer that that was recording in the back? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, and I don't buy into that controversy. Listen, he's guys
being sued. What do you mean?
I know, but listen, man, it's
somebody gave
Oscar
him permission.
Gutierrez took his mask off and had pictures taken. Who gives a shit?
Ray's taking Instagram pictures and doing Instagram or TikToks with his daughter on her fucking social media. So I've seen him without his mask more in the last year than when
he was a filthy animal.
Than his fucking babyface run and heel run when he had the mask taken in WCW.
Okay,
just saying that he still looks the same. So kudos to him.
Who do you think wins? Oh, you think Penta wins?
Yeah, I'm taking Penta.
CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. This is tough, dude. But I'm going to say CM Punk wins and they do a double turn.
Yeah, but which way are we going?
A double turn, man.
Okay, but which way are we going?
This the way. That way. Are you asking me if Punk's going to be a heel or...
Babyface, yes. In this situation.
I think Punk walks away the face. Oh, no. You could be right. This is just my predictions.
Hey, Cody, I'm not like Randy. I'm not like your other friends. I'm not like John Cena. You're like my little brother. Cody doesn't like this little brother complex. Punk is playing Cody Rhodes right now.
What if Cody Rhodes came out and looked at him and was like, you know what? Fuck Larry. Like, instant heel turn.
I mean, I think that obviously would set the tone for that to be a big situation.
That's a pretty abrasive thing to say.
Yeah, very abrasive. But I don't think that's where we're going.
But this is wrestling, man. It could go there. You never know. Actually, I could say 100%.
You know what I really
certainty that's not going to happen.
You know what I really didn't like about the John Cena heel turn?
What?
Other than the fact that it didn't work.
Yeah.
It wasn't believable. And John Cena was a heel for a very short period of time on the main roster, where very few of us remember that because his babyface run outweighed anything he did as a heel. Because he was so entertaining, he organically got over so fast as a babyface, even though he was a heel at the time.
You mean at first?
Yes, like 2002, 2003. So when he eventually
debuted the rap for a minute.
Yes,
when he was doing on
the brink of being released.
Yeah.
He was told that.
You know who loved him? Bling Bling Benny Benz loved him when he went like Thugonomics. He was like, nah.
No, see, that's when I was just like, this is my guy.
That's the
That's
weirdest
my
thing
guy.
ever. Isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
A little
He
bit.
liked them when he wasn't popular.
Especially considering what the West Coast Hustlers was basically what John Cena was doing on TV around that time. But that's getting.
Are you accusing me of cultural appropriation?
No, you just really dug it was your Beastie Boy era. I remember the Adidas
It was
tracksuits.
100% cultural appropriation.
Yes. I remember the Adidas jumpsuits, but what I'm kind of alluding to here is it just never worked with John turning heel when he did, because had he not announced he was retiring when he was, I think it could have potentially worked, especially if you had Rock and Travis Scott involved. Okay? Punk still has enough left in the tank.
Yeah.
That we can turn him heel now and turn him babyface again before Punk's potentially done. And it's fucking believable. He can go back. I'm exactly what everybody's been saying I've been this entire time. And you all fucking fell for it. What was the first thing he said on TV? I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. Cody Rhodes is who he's been stating is his best friend on television for over a year now.
Yep.
He's the one that stabs Cody in the back, not in the front. Because it's got to be, hey, I would do the same thing Kevin
in the
Owens
front, no,
yeah.
in the back.
Well, because Kevin, that's what Cody said. Like, Kevin stabbed him in the front, Sammy stabbed him in the back. Blah,
But
blah, blah.
Fred Armisen said in a very famous skit.
Straight to jail.
He was a doorman, and he was telling a little kid's story about
him and
in
Bill
front,
Hader.
no, in the back.
They couldn't get through
Stab
it.
me
They
in
were
the
just
front.
laughing.
No, in the back. Okay.
They couldn't get through it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, but I
very
think,
obscure reference. Oh, Schmel, cut that out
No,
if you
I'm
have
not.
to. Who do you think wins?
I think Punk's up, and I think Punk is up and ending the show as a heel moving forward.
LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso, 6-man tag.
Bloodline up with Solo Sikoa and aligning himself with the Bloodline.
Okay, but let's do this. Let's answer Colt Johnson's question here.
Colt Johnson, Colt_Johnson, I believe.
History. Now, maybe the turn in and of itself was really, really good.
Pause. Replay that.
I should have been.
Just because it was low.
Here we go.
What is the best heel turn in pro wrestling history? Now, maybe the turn in and of itself was really, really good, or what came after the turn was just absolutely legendary. So, in your opinion, what is the best heel turn in pro wrestling history?
Greatest heel turn of all time. I mean, mine's simple.
Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know one that was worse than that other than maybe Vince McMahon.
I don't think it has the same levity that Hogan did.
I agree.
Yeah,
So
that's an easy one. Thanks, Colt.
So, question for discussion.
Okay.
It's no secret that you and I are cannabis enthusiasts. We don't advocate anybody under the age of 21 indulging in cannabis, but in our lives, it's been both recreational and beneficial health-wise. So, my question for you is, if you had a dream blunt rotation, what would it be? But the blunt rotation is cartoon characters.
Wow. How many?
Between 10 and 4. At least 4, no more than 10.
How many do you have?
I have 4.
I'm not going to go more than 4 then. Just for the sake
I'm going to go
of the
5
show.
then.
Okay.
So we can distinguish it from our 4 horsemen, which we will be getting to at the close of the broadcast.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously you could be on the nose and say a character that you think would be in a blunt rotation if that was something that they were showing on their television show. So like my first guess or my first pick would be like, say, Shaggy, but like I'm not going to say Shaggy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, Shaggy really wasn't of my generation. You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm talking live action. Like it wasn't teased on the on the animated show. It was more teased in like the live action movie that Matthew Lillard
Correct.
when he was playing Shaggy.
So, I'm going to give you my first one.
Give me your first one.
So my first one is somebody that I know gets high because hippies get high. Hippies have great conversation about pragmatic ways to save the environment. My number one would be Captain Planet. He would have the best weed because he would know how and where to get it from Gaia.
The Earth, from the Earth.
From Gaia.
Yeah.
You know, Gaia smoked.
Mm.
And once you get high with him, you know he's gonna have, you know, great conversation, civil conversation about peaceful things, and you know he's not gonna be an aggressive type of person, and I appreciate that conversation. So my number one's Captain Planet.
That's way different from my number one.
All right.
Rick Sanchez would be my number one.
All right.
Just because we would be so high, he would probably suggest you want to go to another dimension. Yeah, why not?
Okay, good.
And it would ruin my life for the rest of my life.
All right. My number two. Hippie women and women that smoke pot are some of my favorite people in the world. So I would love to imagine that this next person would smoke and then she would have some really good stories. I would like to get high and pass a blunt to Chitara from Thundercats.
Wow.
You think Chitara would have... She came up in the 80s when Coke was Coke and dancing was dancing. So you don't think she would have some stories for you? She'd be like, listen, one time Lionel Richie tried to finger bang me in the back of Studio 54 and then pass the blunt to you. You'd be like, well, holy shit, is that true?
Oh, shit.
But do you ever smoke with a really cool old chick? That's what Chitara would be. A really cool...
I don't think I ever have. No,
I have.
I've smoked with a really cool younger chick. It just happens to be my wife.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My number two.
Yeah.
Randy Marsh.
Excellent pick.
Because, so, my thought process here is because I picked Rick as number one, whoever is in this top four, we're smoking and we're going to another dimension together.
Solid.
Randy Marsh.
All right. My number three. Just like you went...
He hasn't even said it yet.
Just like you want to enjoy a smoke with an older, more established female like Chitara, you also want to get with the wiser, older, old school, old head. They call them old heads, but now they call them old school. Get high with Master Splitter.
Yeah, that's literally who I was thinking of too. On my list.
I am here, my son. That's not even a cartoon. That's the movie one, so that doesn't count, does it?
No, but I'm still going with Master Splinter
Right.
from the animated series.
Okay, all right, that's yours too.
Yeah, no,
All
I
right.
was literally thinking of Splinter when you said it.
So my number four. Oh man, this is going to be a little controversial too. Is going to have to be Raphael from
The animated series.
Now, I know I just chose Splinter and they're from the same, but that's why it's controversial. I feel like with his little attitude, him getting in the blunt circle and roasting people, tell me that wouldn't be something special.
It would be. You're really going to hate mine.
What?
Cyborg from Teen Titans Go. Here's why.
Can he get high? Does he have real lungs?
He's got a human face and human. I think he's got a human heart, lungs. He's at least got to feel half of it. It's really just out of necessity because if we're going to another dimension, we need tools. Now Rick's got some tools, but Cyborg is a cyborg. He can literally think of a cannon and use it. If we're in a situation where we're dealing with, fucking intergalactic issues, why not lean on Cyborg for that?
Could he make his like a really effective bong out of himself?
Probably.
We could smoke out of Cyborg?
I don't think I would. We got to get his consent first.
I'm sure he'd agree. So, my number 5, and I thought about this for a long time, because it's a very important pick. Skeeter Valentine from Doug.
Wow.
Ha ha!
Skeeter, huh? Wow.
Skeeter Valentine is the Smokey of cartoons.
Wow.
That's my pick.
Man, number 5's hard because there's a whole slew of cartoon characters you can think of in this scenario. But I'm gonna throw out one that I think is a little uptight, that I think needs a little bit of cannabis in his life, and I think if he had a little bit of it, he might treat his neighbors with a little more respect. Might actually enjoy their company a little bit. And I'm gonna go with Squidward Tentacles from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I think an intergalactic trip for him would be kind of eye-opening.
So, honorable mention to your Dream Blunt rotation, but they're cartoons. Go ahead and add or subtract.
Well, 2 of them are human people.
Human people, okay.
Because I can't have a Dream Blunt rotation without my good buddy DC Bentley.
Hey, all right.
And my best friend Dustin Vipond.
So, speaking of VI Pizza, what is that thing that they say on the Street Fighter when it's E Honda, and then it's against Guile or against Dulcim or Blanca?
This particular segment called Versus.
There we go.
Has been brought to you by
They have some of the best culinary confections in Pennsylvania. They have some of the greatest fries. The wings are awesome. Bowlies. We got pizzas galore. We got Ride the Lightning sandwiches, and that'll blow your socks off. You have to get down there, and you have to try their wares. Am I right, Mike Zeke?
Look, I got 2 cuts of Sweet Heat Pizza in my fridge, and I have 2 wings left over from Charlie got some barbecue wings. She got a little out of her comfort zone. Typically, she's a no sauce kind of gal. Got a BBQ on it. She enjoyed it. There was only 2 left for me, so I'll be having those later. But again, if you have not had the opportunity to try VI Pizza yet, go down to 110 Main Street in Bellwood, Pennsylvania. Let them know that the Bent Mike podcast, more specifically DC Bentley and Mike Zeke, sent you there. Because what is it that you say every time we talk about the beautiful folks at VI Pizza?
You don't have to be a VIP to be treated like a VIP at VI Pizza.
That's right.
So,
love you, brother.
This is Versus. I'm going to give you 2. You tell me who moves on. These are the worst WWE champions of all time as given to me by Gronk. So, first 2 up. Andre the Giant versus Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger versus Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon versus Goldberg.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon versus Jey Uso.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon versus Jinder Mahal.
VKM.
VKM versus Stan the Man Stasiak. So you got to go way back for this one.
I wasn't alive then, so I'm going to say VKM.
VKM versus Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
It's on there.
I love Big Daddy Cool. I love Big Kev. VKM.
VKM versus Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio.
I knew you would say that. Alberto Del Rio, and this is going to be real hard, versus the Great Khali.
Alberto Del Rio.
All right.
Khali was more believable. He's a big guy. He's big. The only guy that took him down. There's 2 guys that took him down. Batista and The Undertaker. I guess technically Big Show, but and Mark Henry a few times.
VKM.
So technically 4.
VKM it is, huh?
No, I went with
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah. Not for what he did in the ring, though, huh? Kind of a bad guy out of the ring. He's a real bad guy, which we're going to talk about later in the podcast.
We're going to talk about him later?
The bad guy?
Oh, the bad guy.
Not
that bad guy.
The bad guy.
He's talking about the medium-sized man.
Let's listen to Baron Curb. All right, Barry Corbin.
Watching the shows, and I see all these guys running around thinking they're legitimately tough. Think they can walk the walk and talk the talk. Their reality is about to come crashing down. I'm the real deal, and the world knows it.
He looks like the new Baron Raschke.
You're the first name on a long list. And Mello, unfortunately for you, you are just collateral damage, but that's a message to everybody on this roster, top to bottom. You get in my way.
That's so brutal.
Trick, I'm going to give you some advice. Smile while you can. Enjoy what you have. Because I am Baron Corbin, and I am coming for it all.
What'd you think?
Dude, I'm glad he's back. I was kind of shocked when he was released the first time. But
come on.
No, seriously.
I mean, I feel like he needed to go learn a new hold, though, right?
I don't think he needed to go.
But they kind of rode that horse dry.
No.
They made him happy Corbin.
No. What they did was
sloppy Corbin. He's fucking shitting on himself and spitting beans on his crotch.
Here's something we haven't done on this podcast, I think, since we've done our video format. This is a what if you will.
What if you will? All right. I'll allow it. What do we got going on, Mike Zeke?
The fucking Wolf Dogs. When him and Braun Breaker were a team in NXT, they could have called them up together on the main roster. And we're lacking tag team. Listen to me. Listen.
Say anything.
Braun Breaker. I've been saying for forever ad nauseum on this show, like, he got too much too fast because somebody decided it was time to call him up and give him the fucking works immediately. And then there's about the behind the scenes of, like, his spot in the Rumble when he debuted was supposed to be Brock's, but because of the lawsuit and him being involved, he was pulled. They put Braun in that fucking position. Whatever you want to say. Braun Breaker got a fucking personality because he got to play off of somebody like Baron Corbin, who is an established guy within the company, who's won championships, who's had high-profile matches, who has worked with veterans, who's worked with guys, and worked hand-in-hand with some of the best trainers in the world. Baron Corbin is somebody that you should want on your fucking team. He's somebody you should want in your company, whether he is on television or he's behind the scenes, whatever he's doing. And kudos to Busted Open, who I know we're probably going to hear from at some point on this show.
As a matter of fact,
and he's a part of Busted Open, and he went right. I mean, immediately after he was released, he was on there talking about, and he's very informative, and he always gives his opinions, just like Nick does, Nick Nemeth and Bully. Like, I love Busted Open, but him going on that show was a great addition. And I agree with you. I don't think he learned a new hold, but he got to show what he was capable of doing still within WWE, outside of WWE, regardless of his skyscraper team with Dijak and the other guy's name's gonna
Klonopin Steve.
Nope.
Are you sure it's not Klonopin Steve?
I'm sure. But Baron Corbin is somebody that I think they shouldn't have gotten rid of.
I agree. I do agree. But we'll see what happens this time around. I'm not hopeful in WWE's booking. It's not him.
But he's somebody that they could throw on the Raw roster in 3 months and give Braun Breaker, like, hey, Braun is starting to kind of edge out of the vision at this point because Bronson Reed's back now. I don't know. Just an idea.
Eric Bischoff.
Oh, Eazy-E.
Made it overture towards a WWE wrestler at Real American Freestyle. First of all, let me say this. Colby Covington beat Arman Sarukian this past weekend. Now, you and I were at Imagine Wrestling, so we didn't see this. Very good Real American Freestyle match.
If you're going where I think you're going with this,
here it is.
I'd love to see it, and I know Chad has talked to Chad Gable
Okay, this
a
is not
number
where
of
I thought you were
times.
going.
I know Chad Gable fairly well. I'd love to see him here, but I'm going to tell you something about WWE wrestlers. They don't really want to step onto the mat with an RAF wrestler because that whole illusion
He's a promoter.
they're able to create in in sports entertainment, probably wouldn't hold up too long here, but you never know. We could get surprised.
But Chad Gable did have a wrestling background, so he is a unique one. But you're right about that.
Yeah, Olympic level.
Oh my God.
But I love how Eric Bischoff is a consummate promoter, right? He's trying to goat Chad Gable into coming into real American Freestyle because he would win some matches.
I think he would.
Oh, for sure. Now, would he beat Colby Covington? I don't know. He's pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I think he would.
Do you want to hear something? A seldom heard HBK original theme song.
Let's hear it.
Climbed a few coconut trees, huh? You bet. And his opponent, please. From San Antonio, Texas.
This is like soft, organ music.
Shawn Michaels.
Isn't that
Shawn
terrible?
Michaels.
Thank God for Jimmy Hart.
This was early. This might have been the first time he ever came out as the Heartbreak Kid. He's wrestling Jimmy Snuka.
He's a murderer.
They didn't care about that back then. Hey, where'd you go with that? Is that terrible or what?
Horrible. Horrible.
Why should anybody believe in Nick Aldis being as good of a wrestler as Gunther if we don't know his past?
I would love it if they say former
Busted open.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion
Dave
Nick
LaGreca
Aldis.
and Bully Ray.
Let's just not say NWA. Let's talk about the working relationship between the WWE and TNA also.
And that's a no-brainer because that's even more relevant and more common than the relationship they have with the NWA.
Pause for just a second. There's a little bit left, but just because it's in my mind right now. This obviously was after Saturday night's main event when Nick Aldis got involved. And then they announced the match at SummerSlam.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
No, it is. It is. We have not gotten to Friday Night SmackDown yet. By the time this comes out, it would have already happened, and SummerSlam would have already happened as well. By the time this comes out.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is there is a Friday Night SmackDown, there's 2 before SummerSlam, where what they're talking about very well could happen.
Because of the relationship with the NWA and
Very good
because of
point.
the relationship with TNA, that means TNA and NWA would most likely lend the WWE footage
Just like Pro
to
Wrestling
tell the
Illustrated
story
has in
of
the
Nick
past,
Aldis.
other places.
And now Nick Aldis in one full swoop can bring everybody up to speed, where the WWE can bring everybody up to speed saying, this guy is not just a general manager who hides behind a suit.
He's a national treasure.
He's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and he's a
National
former
treasure.
TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Wasn't
If
it
I'm
always
in the
done that?
storytelling business, which the W...
Anyway, what do you think?
I mean, I think because there's 2 SmackDowns before SummerSlam still, there's an opportunity for WWE to go back to the archives of TNA, of NWA, and smarten the casual wrestling fan up as to who Nick Aldis was as a wrestler prior to joining WWE and becoming a general manager. Because the other thing, too, is like Adam Pearce was kind of the first one to step into that role as an authority figure, as somebody that was a former NWA World Champion, somebody that was an active wrestler, that was a good wrestler, that just never made it, or maybe in the time, whoever was in charge didn't see what Scrap Daddy was all about. They liked his personality, but liked him for a different role. Happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Business, period. You know, like, hey, I thought I'd really be good at this. Well, we're thinking more of this. But Nick Aldis, for as seasoned as he looks, is still under the age of 40. 20% of the roster is over the age of 40. So he's somebody.
That motherfucker's got to be closer to 50.
Nick Aldis, I believe, is 38 or 39 years old.
No fucking way. 38?
Hey Siri, how old is Nick Aldis?
Motherfucker's at least 60.
What's that say, DC Bentley? What does that say, DC Bentley?
I think it says 39 years old.
Yeah, it does.
He looks old as fuck.
That's why I said seasoned. There's some motherfuckers in the business that look a lot older than they are.
Nick Aldis, you Asian like milk, motherfucker.
I'm excited for this match. Again, Gunther's up, but I think it's going to lead to, hey, you're back to assuming your role on SmackDown. Well, hey, I actually wanted to talk to you about that. Now that I've had a taste of this, I don't know that I really want to go back. And I think Nick Aldis will be an active member of the wrestling roster moving forward after SummerSlam. But does that put a cap on SummerSlam?
That does.
Okay, so give us your predictions in the comments, or just tell us what you thought. What are you doing?
That's Dr. Key's t-shirt.
Dr.
I like it.
Keystone.
I like that. I actually really like that.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
He is here to help.
It reminds me of the old White Zombie album cover. So I appreciate it. I told him I'd throw it up on the podcast there.
Shout out to Dr. Keystone,
So-
who, again, is here to help. Does he think he's a real doctor?
I hope not. Clayface needs a doctor.
Let's fucking
Clayface
go,
needs
dude.
a doctor.
Let's talk about Clayface.
Yes. First impressions, I got fucking goosebumps watching the trailer, which does not happen to me very often.
And we're talking about the James Gunn live-action Clayface movie that is coming, I believe, next year. A new trailer dropped today that I sent to DC Bentley. And the two previous trailers that we got was the teaser and then the first trailer that we got. Neither one of us, and I don't mean to speak for you, so please interrupt me if I'm speaking on behalf of you and I'm wrong here, but there wasn't really a lot that kind of it's like, okay, cool, like you see when he at the very end you just see him kind of cover his face and his face goes completely
No, it was enough to get you
it was enough to get you
hard,
but the end of the trailer gave you just enough that you were kind of like intrigued. But it's like one of those things where there's been plenty of Hollywood trailers that we've gotten that gives you that intrigue, but then when you finally go to the theater to see it, it's kind of like it really wasn't what I was hoping for, but I'm happy that it happened.
Yeah, if you saw Superman or Supergirl,
I haven't seen either yet.
Exactly, and the people who did were not happy that they did. So, James Gunn needs a win, and this Clayface is his win.
Let me go back to the archives, which is just the text between myself and one DC Bentley, and where we were talking about said movie today.
Right.
I sent him the trailer at 12:15 today. Hell yes. That looks fucking great. My response, I can't fucking wait for this now.
I don't know what it is. It's like body horror mixed with like fucking Italian impressionistic film. Like it is artsy but painful and beautiful.
Yep.
It's great. And you get the feeling that it's exactly ripped from the animated series.
It's fucking pulling from the animated series, and I love it, responds DC Bentley. My response, I think this will be James Gunn's home run in the DCU.
I would have to agree.
God damn, he needs one. This is the one. This is the one. We'll chat about it tonight. And this is that exact discussion.
Yeah.
Just from the trailer alone, I got hyped.
I had goosebumps, man. It freaked me out a lot. I mean, it was very disturbing at parts.
And what I really like about it is that the nerd in me, the lover of the character Clayface, the animated series, the fact that we're getting it in live action now, and it being on a major motion picture. There's going to be a casual fan that knows of Batman that's going to go into this, and they're going to see this movie in a completely different light that you and I are.
Right.
But this movie has the potential, in my opinion, to be more than just a comic book movie. For the reasons that you had just said. It has all the right formula for it to be a really, really great movie.
It's a lot of things, man. It's body horror. I already said that, so I don't want to keep repeating myself. The guy who plays Clayface is beautiful in his portrayal. I really love it.
I mean just from the trailers alone. Yeah.
So, one more video before we get into our Four Horsemen, because this video will lead into our Four Horsemen. And
Oh, okay.
This is scheduled for a
You take that.
one-fall match.
I remember I had a tryout for Vince McMahon. I was summoned to his office.
Late great Scott Hall
And
speaking.
I started doing my whole razor stick. And he was laughing. He thought it was great. And I'm just stealing lines from the movie. The world, Chico. And everything in it. The world, Chico. And everything in it. It was obviously inspired by Al Pacino's Scarface, but he made it his own.
Say hello to Razor Ramon.
Say hello to Razor Ramon.
look at him. That's the best, dude.
Check my ride, man. He's a Cadillac, man. Custom made for Razor. Vince left TV
So good.
to personally direct the Razor vignettes, and he doesn't do that.
Look at me, man. Look at my dreads. Look at the gold around my neck, man.
Look at that shirt.
The goal,
It's a Vince.
he's loving what I'm doing. And we knocked off 3 or 4 vignettes.
Oh my god. That is. I never seen that before. Holy shit.
Woo!
Can we see Vince doing Razor again?
Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my neck hurts.
Look at my dreads. Look at the gold around my neck, man.
Look at the goal. And he's loving what I'm doing.
I've never heard you make that sound
Oh
before.
my god, I didn't know I could. Alright, what's the rest of it?
Very good. You're into the character. That's good. Like this moment. No, I haven't been on TV yet, so no one knows who I am.
Oh,
But I'm
fuck.
walking through the airport like with a vest and gold chains, you know, with the curly Q, but I'm with Vince. Now everyone knows Vince. It's like, oh, hey Vince, is that your new guy? He's going, look out for the bad guy. He's coming soon. I mean, you gotta remember, that's me going back to that 8-year-old kid at the WrestleMan, telling my friends this stuff is real. And now I'm walking through the airport with Vince McMahon, and people are pointing their fingers at me, going, wow, that guy's somebody. And it's a pretty good feeling.
So this is our Four Horsemen, 4 Razor Ramon / Scott Hall moments. I think we both understand and agree with the fact that Scott Hall / Razor Ramon left a tremendous impact over the landscape of
Oh my
professional
God.
wrestling. So let's get into it because the video inspired me.
Before we get into it,
Please.
for the sake of the show, there's one medium-sized man.
Hey, the bad guy. It's the bad guy. The bad guy. Oh, hey. Ooh.
And there's the second
Ooh.
medium-sized man.
Ooh.
Right there.
All right, here we go. So, I can go first. You can go first. Whatever you want to do.
Give me your first one, my friend.
When the NWO formed at Bash at the Beach, is my number one Scott Hall / Razor Ramon moment of all time, just simply because of the fact that wrestling fans didn't miss that one. There is not a wrestling fan that missed that one yet. If I go up to somebody and I say, who was in the NWO when it first formed, Scott Hall is getting named.
So what I will say about that specific moment, it's actually not in my top 4. It's my honorable mention.
Cool.
Because it wasn't just the impact of Scott Hall, it was also the inclusion of Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan turning heel.
We can be
Okay.
real and just say the inclusion of Hulk Hogan made it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And we spoke about that earlier.
Yeah.
My specific NWO moment that's on my Four Horsemen is, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
Yeah.
When Scott Hall showed up on Nitro for the first time.
Did you like how he was still doing the Cuban accent?
Uh,
They big
I-
man and they
Look,
me inside my.
he was very smart in trying to tiptoe. It's like he's doing all of Razor's mannerisms. He's doing it in the first few weeks as he's getting acclimated and being shown on a completely different television show, to a point where WWE had to send a cease and desist letter about it. But I'm being myself. Well, you're being the character too much. You can't tell me
you're being ourself.
Yeah, you can't tell me that I'm being too much of myself.
Yeah.
And that was basically his argument in that. And same with Kevin Nash. Like you're basically portraying yourselves as Razor Ramon and Diesel, or not. This is who we are in person, man. You ask the Click. Ask anybody that doesn't like the Click, and ask them if this is not how Scott Hall and Kevin Nash operate next. But that's my NWO, my very first mention of the NWO and the Four Horsemen.
Two's easy. Shawn Michaels ladder match, WrestleMania.
What's my number one here, buddy? IC title, WrestleMania 10. Or were you talking about their second match at SummerSlam in Pittsburgh?
No.
Okay. Yes, WrestleMania 10, winner take all.
Is it that Razor?
No, so this Razor Ramon here that is wearing the Intercontinental Championship, I believe this was his debut gear.
Oh, okay.
Which has
I can
the
see
red.
I couldn't see his pants.
With the black.
Yeah,
and anybody that is a
tight.
wrestling figure collector like myself knows there's a Chase version of this Ultimate in the purple, which is what I wanted. But I saw this in person. I had to grab it. As soon as I saw it, I had to grab it.
Did you get the purple?
Not yet. Eventually, I'm sure I'll get around
And
to
you
it.
call yourself a fucking collector.
No, I call my... hell.
All right.
I got that one. That's a good one.
Is that... So what's your number two, then?
What we were talking about, WrestleMania 10.
That was your number one.
So, yes, it's my number one. The second, my number two... We do this every show. We say it's not in any particular order, and then we're like, it's in a particular order.
No,
I had wrote down in the number one spot the IC title match at WrestleMania 10. But you started with the formation of the NWO being your number one.
So we had the same number one and two, just flip-flopped.
Yes, but
That's
no,
That is
your
fucking
number
crazy.
one is my honorable mention.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
What's your number one?
The Intercontinental Championship win at WrestleMania 10
Oh, okay.
against Shawn Michaels.
What's your number two, then?
When you know who I am, but you don't
gotcha.
know why I'm here. Are you here right now?
My number three.
Give me your number three.
You put the 1, 2, 3 Kid over on Raw.
I mean, that was fucking huge. It was iconic.
That was not only huge and iconic for him, but huge and iconic for Sean Waltman.
Yeah.
Sean Waldman.
That put the 1, 2, 3 Kid. That put the 1, 2, 3 Kid / Sean Waltman / X-Pac / 6-Pac on the map.
We should watch that. We should do a watch along or watch.
We
back.
should do a watch along.
That would be cool.
That'd be fun. Hey, hit us up in the comment section. Give us some ideas and some matches you'd like to see us do some side commentary.
Yeah.
On. I don't know what the restrictions are as far as copyrights, as far as that goes. We'll figure it out.
No, I think a lot of them are public domain.
So, yeah,
So
give us a few. We'll use whatever ones we can, and we'll go from there.
That'd be excellent.
Yeah, I mean, we commentate on Wednesdays from time to time like we did tonight. So, yeah, I think that'd be a very fruitful conversation, DC Bentley.
I agree. Did we do your number three?
No, I'm about to tell you.
Let's do it.
So this is one of those situations where it was Scott Hall peeling the curtain back. Yes. If it wasn't for Scott Hall and his suggestion to Steve Borden, a.k.a. the Icon Sting, who's not up here.
Fuck. That's a travesty.
He's in the rafters. He'll come down at some point.
That'd be fucking awesome. Until he was sitting right
He's
there.
fucking
If he was out there hanging.
Guess what? Guess who's going to
Now
be up there
back.
next show? Stinger.
Yeah.
He
just drop down.
I'm just going to put him up there.
We're silly.
Scott
We are
Hall.
silly.
Scott
We
Hall.
are silly-brained adult men.
Yes, we are.
We have fucking families. And this is what we talk about.
Yeah.
God damn
Life's
it.
too short, man.
I
I'm
know,
a big
hey.
kid at heart.
The shit's taking forever.
Listen. Stop it. I hope you're around till you're fucking
Really?
90.
God.
Till you're fucking 90, DC
I know.
Bentley.
Yeah, exactly.
Till
Like
you're fucking 90.
like Wolverine.
Yes, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
Sting and Scott Hall have both told this story famously that Sting was painting his face up, starting to grow his hair out. This is WCW, probably 1995. And Scott Hall basically just kind of alluded to, like, why do you still use, like, the hidey-tidy, like, colorful, like, gimmick? Like, man, you ever see the movie The Crow? No. And, like, the way Scott Hall tells it, he's like, Sting's, like, very, like defensive. He's like, "Did you ever see The Crow?" He's like, "No." Like, well, brother, he's got the white face paint and black. Like, you should check it out. And if it wasn't for Scott Hall giving Sting that idea, we never would have got The Crow Sting. We never would have got that version of one of my favorite wrestlers. You can't see it right here. This guy right here, Sting. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers. Number 2, I will go on record of saying. And I will say that on the record.
No,
Shawn Michaels and Sting.
Motherfucker with the record.
Am I annoying you yet?
No.
You done doing this with me yet?
No, like the story I heard was that, Will Sasso, the fat guy from Mad TV.
Yeah, I like Will Sasso. He's funny.
So he caught Will Sasso backstage at a WCW event, and he said, "Hey, Sasso, you look like the type of guy that could do coke and eat."
Oh, my God.
That's kind of a hilarious statement.
Didn't Sasso say that in, like, one of his...
He did, but it's a classic story, and I love it. My final Scott Hall moment would be him versus Austin at WrestleMania.
Really?
I feel like if you're going to say that Austin was WWE's best of all time, and mean it, when you watch Scott Hall wrestle with Steve Austin in that Mania, keep up with him hold for hold, move for move, and put him over like he was a fucking god. The way he took that stunner was, I mean, it looked like he got shot.
A good way, yeah.
Looked like he got shot by a fucking sniper. There's no way that you can discount his skill set in the modern era. I feel like Scott Hall misses a beat from wrestling fans when being considered one of the best of all time. And I think that match kind of proves that he is. He kept up with Stone Cold move for move. He was probably at the worst point in his life, I would say, at that point in time. Obviously, he, passed away due to his, struggles with health and addiction. I mean, in general. But
before I give you my number 4,
yeah,
I'd like to give you my last honorable mention.
Please. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
While you do that, I'm going to see if there's anything else I had on the format for us to discuss. Oh, shit. Answer and defend, Mike Zeke. Your favorite superhero weapon of all time.
Let's do that last.
Mine's... Oh, okay.
No, hold on. I'm good. I got it. Let's do... Yeah. Tease. Starrcade. 1998. Goldberg versus Kevin Nash in the main event. There's a ref bump. Scott Hall in street clothes hits the ring with a stun gun.
That was a cattle prod.
It was a stun gun. It was a stun gun. DC Bentley, it was a stun gun. I promise you it was a stun gun.
This thing?
The black stun gun. Yep. Like the long... Stuns Goldberg. Kevin Nash hits the jackknife powerbomb. 1, 2, 3 on a twitching Goldberg, who couldn't just lay there incapacitated after he was tased and knocked out. He had to twitch. And that started. Yeah, that's basically what happened. And then Monday was the finger poke of doom.
He is basically cold.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's exactly
I'm
what
freezing.
He did. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly what he did.
It's cold outside. It's Chicago in December.
So that's my honorable mention, just because it kind of started that trajectory of... It's when people said WCW really started to kind of go downhill, and I don't necessarily agree that was the exact moment.
I don't think so either. I was still watching
But I would like to peg that, and this is me audibly saying that for the show. We're going to peg that. We're going to talk about WCW at some point in the future. I'd like to have a WCW-centric episode, and that's actually one I'd like to bring to you.
Let's do it, man.
So that's going to be something we're going to do here in the near future, in the nigh future. The future is nigh. But my number 4, because I gave you my honorable mention, was Scott Hall's Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, dude.
Getting inducted into the Hall of Fame after all of his trials, tribulations, all of the things he went through.
Mm-hmm.
Hard work pays off.
No, wait a second. Let's just listen to it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah, iconic words of Scott Hall.
In my lifetime, I've learned hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Man. His Hall of Fame speech, man, it was very short. It was very sweet, to the point. Anybody that knows his history of his substance abuse, alcoholism, all the things that he dealt with in his life, for him to overcome all of that, thank God for Dallas. Thank God for Diamond Dallas Page. He saved a lot of our favorites growing up. Him, Jake the Snake,
contemporaries. Yeah.
He gave
Buff.
Scott Hall new life. Buff Bag. I mean, there's so many. And something else I know we mentioned we were going to talk about on the show. We didn't get to talk about. We talked about it off air. Big Cass coming back to WWE.
Yes.
Big Cass was another proponent of the DDP program in rehabilitation.
And actually, I think Enzo may be perhaps coming back. There was a little in the teaser, and the audience will have to go back and take a look themselves.
DDP yoga and what Dallas has done for other individuals, whether they are in the spotlight at some point or there's somebody off of the street that just were trying to get their life together. Man, special human being that guy is. Absolutely. I mean, I've never spoken to him. I've never had the pleasure of meeting him, but I got in a car accident at a very young age. I was 19. Crushed my L4, my L5, and they basically told me I had to have back surgery. I'm 19 years old, and I had a doctor tell me I could do yoga, and I kind of chuckled a little bit because I was like, yoga? I'm not going to do yoga. And then I started Googling it and looking into it, and I stumbled across a story of DDP talking about his wife at the time, it was Kimberly Page, telling him to do yoga because he was having back issues in WCW. Right. And then his program, and then I learned about Arthur, who was a former veteran, Air Force veteran that jumped out of airplanes that was reduced to, walking canes to help him move and get his mobility. And he worked with Dallas for a year, and he could run. That was the video that I watched.
Yeah.
Watching that, I immediately went online. I bought the DVDs. Within 3 months, I was pain free DC Bentley, and I was the most flexible I'd ever been in my entire life. So I'm nobody as far as this landscape of what we're talking about. And he helped me. What he did for Scott Hall, what he did for Butterbean, what he did for Jake the Snake Roberts. I mean, and I don't say this because I'm not very religious, but God bless.
I think Scotty Riggs.
Scotty Riggs, yeah.
Is that another one? Yeah.
And Buff Bagwell. I mean,
American males.
Humanitarian. Yeah. If there was a humanitarian award that was given out like the Purple Heart is given out for acts of war, Dallas Page should have had it tenfold, more than once. Yeah. But the Hall of Fame speech from Scott Hall is my number 4.
Awesome.
But let's wrap the show up with the last 2 things. Big Cass has been announced coming back to WWE. No real mention of Enzo because
they did a little teasy tease in the last one.
Monday.
Vignette. Yeah.
I still don't think it's enough for me to really believe that Enzo's coming. I think he is.
I think they may want people to think he is.
And I'm okay with that, but let's get Kaz reestablished on the show first. Mm-hmm. Give him a show.
Big Bill. Remember when they called him Big Bill in AEW?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you can go back to our archives and listen to us complain about how they misused him, and we will be livid with our discussions. I'm going to ask you one more question. What is your favorite superhero weapon of all time?
Batman's utility belt. It's a cop-out because there's so many other gadgets, but if I had to pick one specific isolated...
When you were a kid, what did you want to have? That was what you wanted to have. You wanted to fucking shoot the
the
battering
grapple
ram
gun.
up in
You want the
tree.
fucking grapple gun.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, Batman's grapple gun is the very first one that comes to mind.
See, can you say Wolverine's claws? That's a question to throw to the committee.
No, because it was a part of him. You could say,
but it's still a weapon.
His cowl.
Fuck.
You could say that Gambit's staff, his bow staff.
Yeah, but his bow staff's useless without his mutant power. You know what I mean? So
my name is Remy Lebo. Oh, so you need his cards. So you need his 52 card pickup.
No, you need his ability to charge him. Well, so what I would say is Majori.
Mjolnir?
Yeah. Mjolnir.
What the fuck did you say the first time?
Majori.
Mjolnir. I said, I'm not going to give you shit because I called it Majoran for like the longest time.
Well, that's what I said.
Then somebody smartened me up and told me what it was really called. I was like, man, I feel stupid.
I hate fucking everybody who's a comic book nerd who just judges you.
Oh, call it what it's right. Computer Club. Call it what it's right.
That's what I want.
You know what's funny?
I like that.
So we're talking about weapons from superheroes. We slightly mentioned Doomsday earlier because we were talking about that. Did we really kind of dive into the fucking trailer?
Not yet. We will. Okay. We talked a little bit about Gambit.
I want to just mention this because you and I both obviously saw the trailer. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing, and this is the second time I'm going to use this word on the podcast tonight, the scuttlebutt on the intrawebs.
And I'm going to go on record.
And I'm going to go on record to report that I've seen
the scuttlebutt. Oh, fuck it. This is what I... the scuttlebutt. Ooh, the scuttlebutt.
Oh, you dropped his stand.
He's all right. Ooh, the scuttlebutt.
Do you think the Captain America that we see at the end of the trailer is really Cap? Or do you think it's Hydra Cap? It's perfect.
I think it's no.
You don't think it's Hydra Cap?
Hydra Cap cannot conjure Majori. What's his name?
Mjolnir. What the fuck?
Mjolnir.
No, but like those. So somebody took. Somebody took a picture.
I don't give a
Listen.
If they do, if they say that, I'm not watching.
I'm putting it. Somebody took a screen grab of that moment, and there's clearly somebody in the background, and you can't see who it is. But the rumor is that Dr. Doom is who's behind Steve Rogers because Dr. Doom is going to pose as a good guy, but really be a bad guy. And we all kind of know that going into this because anybody that's read the Doomsday comics kind of knows what's coming. I don't want to see a Hydra Cap because that's something we should have got during Civil War. Sorry, not sorry.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of speculation.
There's a ton of speculation.
Right now, it's only Steve Rogers that can control Mjolnirs. I can't say it.
I just spilled that all down the front of me because of you.
You know what? I have had the best time tonight talking to you and talking about wrestling and talking about our mutual interests in movies and things. And
shout out to the big star Dave Daniels for FaceTiming us back.
Exactly.
Money's on the Venmo. Check it.
It does my heart good to know that I have good friends and good people out there watching us. So I say it the same way every week when I close out. May you live as long as you want, but not want for as long as you live. And Mike Zeke, take us home.
DC Bentley, listeners, for episode 52. This has been the Bet Mike Podcast. We out.